When a mommy and daddy love each other very much, they share gametes through a process we call sex, which I'm told is a lot of fun. In any case, when the gametes get together, that is the egg and the sperm, that's conception. Conception is the point at which the sperm's DNA enters the egg and the egg becomes fertilized. It's also the point at which some people believe that life begins. Personally, the question seems a little arbitrary to me and isn't all that important, but a lot of people use the idea that this is when life begins as an argument against abortion and all sorts of birth control. Let me make clear, I'm not really taking a stance on abortion here. I do have one. It's liberal enough to piss off the conservatives and conservative enough to piss off the liberals, and it's not the question I'm interested in today. I'm interested in when a human life begins and what all that means. So, what is life? How do we decide if something is alive? This is a question I was debating with the beer geek a while back, and I think it deserves some thought. The generally recognized answer is that something is alive when it takes in energy, responds to its environment, maintains some kind of chemical and physical stability inside itself, and can make more things like itself. But what if a thing can do all but reproduce? Or what if it has none of those characteristics, but it's capable of thought and emotion? I think each of us has a personal working definition of life. The religious among us tend to think in terms of immortal souls. Conception is the point where an egg and sperm do become a potential person. If you believe in that soul stuff, I can see why you'd think that's when God tacks that on there. However, many, maybe even most, fertilized eggs never make it to humanhood. All those failed fertilizations or the demise of living persons? Seems a little silly. What about all that stuff about energy and stability and responding to the environment? The egg and sperm did all those things. The sperm even swam around excitedly. If every sperm was given a soul, that would be very silly indeed. Monty Python wrote a song about that. So how about that hollow ball of cells that results from the union? The first little bit of activity is the fertilized egg dividing a whole bunch of times and making a hollow ball of cells. Is that a living person? How about a little bit later when it looks like a tadpole? Or maybe when the heart starts beating? It seems to me that it's all alive, from well before conception to well after. It's just life moving from one stage to another. If there's an immortal soul tacked on there at some point, I'm unqualified to decide when, and I'm not exactly buying anybody else's arguments. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.